What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I've been gone for a bit, but I'm back. Took a little break, but I'm gonna try to start getting back into the swing of things and making videos on a regular basis. This video, 5 gravel e-bikes for 2025. Some of these bikes are newer. I think some of these bikes have actually been around for a while, but I'm gonna call it 2025 new gravel bikes because I have not heard of any of these gravel bikes until I started making this video and doing research for this video. Have I ridden any of these bikes? No. Did I simply look up the information on the internet and relay that information to you and interject a little bit of my own thoughts? Yes. For some of you who are new to researching about gravel e-bikes, basically you've got two types of motors that come in these e-bikes. You've got a mid-drive motor, which is essentially where the bottom bracket of a bike is. That's gonna look a little bit fatter and you're kind of gonna be able to tell it's an e-bike. And on the other hand, you've got rear hub motors where the motor is essentially in the hub of the bike, so it's kind of hidden, and those bikes are a little bit lighter and they don't really look like e-bikes. And if I pronounce any of the names of these bikes wrong, I'm sorry, but without further ado, let's check out the bikes. The first e-gravel bike on the list is the Cervelo Ravida. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm kicking off this list with what I think is the best looking gravel e-bike on the market. I'm also partial because I have a Cervelo and I think all of their bikes look good. When you go to the website and start to read about this bike, one of the first things you read is, while the design brief didn't actually say don't make it look like an e-bike, it was definitely top of mind throughout the design process. This bike is offered as 4 complete builds ranging in price from $6,200 all the way up to $13,000. The bikes use a Fatzua Ride 60 motor, 430 watt battery, and assist you up to 28 miles per hour. And something I think is great about these bikes is that they are kinda 2 bikes in one. Cervelo designed this bike with interchangeable dropouts, which they claim significantly alters the geometry of the bike. So the road bike feels like a road bike and the gravel bike feels like a gravel bike. Next on the list is the Bianchi E-Impulso. Bianchi actually has 2 e-gravel bikes in their lineup, the E-Arcadex and the E-Impulso. In my opinion, the Arcadex is one of the worst looking bikes I have ever seen, but the E-Impulso actually looks pretty good. It is difficult to tell that this is an e-bike. The bike uses a Melee e-bike Motion X35 Plus motor with 250 watt battery. Unfortunately, this motor shuts off at a max speed of 20 miles per hour, and the bike is only offered as one model that comes as an aluminum frame and GRX 600 group set. That being said, the bike is affordable and currently listed for a sale price of only $2,880 on the Bianchi site. The original MSRP of the bike is $3,600. So that bike, not a terrible looking bike. It would be nice to see some more options available from Bianchi though. Next on the list is the Pinarello Nytro Gravel. I used to think Pinarellos were the coolest looking bikes. They reminded me of the Batmobile. But as I have evolved over time as a bike snob, I think their bikes look bad. While looking at their e-gravel bike, the Nytro Gravel, I feel the same way. The bike looks bad. That being said, if you are a Pinarello fan looking for a boost, this might be the ticket. When I go to the Pinarello site and click USA, it appears there are 3 models of this bike, one of which uses flat bars. The prices are not actually listed on the site, but if you click Find Dealer, they show the price for some of the bikes. I couldn't find a price on the site for the flat bar bike, but when I searched online, I found it listed for $6,000. The drop bar Nytro E5 with SRAM Rival Axis was listed on the site for $7,800, and the E7 SRAM Force was listed for $8,800. All of these bikes use the TQ HPR50 motor and 360 watt integrated battery. For this being a mid-drive motor, the bike actually looks less like an e-bike compared to other mid-drive e-bikes. Next bike on the list is a bike that I was kind of stoked to see, and that's the Canyon Grizl On. I've covered the Canyon Grail e-bike on this channel before, but not the Grizl. The Grizl On is a versatile bike that can handle a lot of different types of riding, from dusty single track and chunky gravel to worn out pavement and smooth tarmac. The bike uses a mid-drive Bosch motor that delivers 55 Newton meters of torque and a 400 watt battery. This bike is offered as 2 complete builds, and at the time of making this video, the On CF7 was listed on their site with an MSRP of $5,000 and a sale price of $4,500. The On CF9 is listed with an MSRP of $6,000. On the higher end model, you get SRAM Force Explorer Axis, and on the $4,500 model, Shimano GRX 812. The bikes have clearance for wide tires and come stock with RockShox Rudy suspension forks. The bikes will also accept the Canyon Click and Ride storage bags and come with the navigation station. Using the Bosch Flow app and connectivity module, you can simply mount your smartphone to the bike and follow reliable step-by-step navigation while monitoring the charge and remaining range of your battery. And last but not least on the list are some e-gravel bikes from Salsa. The Salsa Confluence and Tributary are two e-gravel bikes from Salsa that I didn't even know existed until I started doing research for this video. The Confluence is offered in 4 models ranging in price from $2,500 up to $3,500. The Confluence is Salsa's light electric gravel bike and has geometry designed for comfort. This bike uses a Melee hub drive motor with 40 Newton meters of torque and a 250 watt battery. 2 of the builds come as flat bar options and 2 are offered as drop bars. The Tributary is also offered in 4 models, but a bit pricier, ranging in price from $5,500 up to $6,000. The Tributary is more of an off-pavement adventure e-bike. This bike will accept wide tires and would be a good option for bikepacking routes, exploring forest roads, and just doing some extra miles on your gravel rides. These bikes use a Bosch mid-drive system with 85 Newton meters of torque and a 625 watt internal battery. 2 of the models come with suspension forks if you are looking for more comfort and versatility. Each of the Salsa e-bike models offer range extenders, which will extend the battery life. Those are sold separately. Good to see Salsa, one of the OG gravel bike makers and really an adventure bike brand, come out with some e-bikes. So there you go, guys, some gravel e-bikes that I have not covered on this channel before. If I missed a gravel e-bike that you know and love or one that you want to learn more about, I'm going to put 2 videos on the screen somewhere right now, so click on those videos and check those out. Those are older videos I've made. If you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, share it with all your bike friends, and until next time, keep crushing it.